Yeah, Pinehurst, pleased to be joined by Masters champion Zach Johnson. He's just come off 18 here at Pinehurst. In fact, I think we saw him trying out the Payne Stewart putt a little bit there, so we may get to that in a second. But Zach just came off the golf course. What do you think of this restoration of number 2?
I think it's tremendous. I mean, I think it's, you know, this is a place that obviously it's rich in history, rich in tradition. You know, just, I mean, the fact that it's it's kind of a mecca of golf. You know, you almost want to say certainly one of the capitals in the United States of golf. So when you add the championships that have been here and everything of that nature, it's a pretty special place. I think what Core and Crenshaw did here is try to just bring it back to, restore it, you know, and bring it back to where it could be or should be. And I never saw any aerials or anything of, you know, back in the 30s and 40s, but my guess is that it's as good as that. This is tremendous. I mean, it fits the eye, it fits the shot shapes, it fits the greens, and you can tell that it's a great restoration of Donald Ross.
It's cool because, you know, I've talked to a lot of players coming off the course, and it's a similar reaction, you know, almost universal. Like, wow, this is great, this is cool, you know, even if it's different. Why is that? Why do you guys, you know, feel like this is such a home run of a restoration? Well,
you know, I think the ones that have played it in the past, whether it was in '99 or '05 or whenever, I mean, you know, it was hard. It was brutal. It was hard. It was tough to hit fairways. The Bermuda rough was difficult. Obviously, the greens are what make this place always difficult. But it was maybe kind of an embellishment. It was kind of forgettable. There was a couple tee shots where you're just like, it just felt like the next one. Here, you can remember every hole. I mean, every hole's got something different characteristics, but yet it meshes and it flows. I think the par 3s probably stand out a little bit to me, just because they're so good. I mean, they're not, you know, 250, but they don't have to be. With tabletop greens, they certainly don't have to be. They're fair. You know, it's one of those places where I think the beauty of it is you can play whatever shot you have. I mean, if you come in, you hit a right to left draw, well, you can play. You play a left to right fade for a righty, you can play it. I mean, you don't have to reconstruct your golf game to play it. It's still going to require every shot, but you can play your game and see how it transpires. These
native areas. What are these areas like? You know, I don't know. Hey, maybe you were in the fairway all day long today. I'm not sure.
Not so much.
What'd you think of those spots?
Yeah, I hit an errant tee shot that. A couple errant tee shots. I was in there twice, maybe 3 times actually. Now I think about it, fairway bunker once. You know, it's hit and miss. I mean, it's kind of like you kind of feel like you're hitting into you know, obviously a waste area. I mean, you could get lucky and be in a perfect lie of dirt or sand or what have you, but then you could also be up against some, you know, pampas fescue. I'm not sure what the technical term is. Wiregrass. Yeah. I mean, you could be right up in it or, you know, around it and have a difficult shot. So if you're errant, you might get, you know, you might have to pay the penalty. But with every good golf course, that's the way it should be.
You know, you've won at Augusta National. To be able to say you've won at Pinehurst, what would that mean to you?
Well, it's such a hypothetical right now, and something that you know, it just seems too far-fetched. But it would be extremely special. I mean, you know, going back to what I said, obviously the history and tradition here separates itself. I grew up idolizing Payne Stewart, both on and off the golf course, and knowing that he's certainly walked these grounds and succeeded on these grounds would make it even that much more special. And it's our nation's event. I mean, that would be it would be a true honor.
You tried the putt up there. What'd you think?
Yeah, I don't know if I was quite in the right spot, but you know, it was pretty close. Mine didn't drop, so evidently I don't have that putt down yet. But no, I mean, you know, I hope I have somewhat remotely an opportunity like that one, and you know, who knows what'll happen.
Good deal. Zach Johnson, thanks so much for joining us today. Best of luck here just in a couple of weeks.
Thank you very much.